Hi everyone, it's Tarnished Treasures, and this is most likely my last haul from the hospital sale. There was this little coaster set, and I thought that the design on the little holder, which of course in this lighting isn't showing up well, was very nice. So it comes with coasters. I might put my own in there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with it, but it was $2, and I really liked this part. I got this little case. It says Jim Thompson, and it looked like silk to me. It was $4, brand new. And actually here on the tag, I can read it. Jim Thompson tie silk. I wanted a little case like this because I got that like bedazzler, the rhinestone gadget, at the sale last week, and I wanted something to hold that whole set in. And now I'm looking at a box that I got that I think will be even better. But I thought this was a pretty pattern, brand new, silk, $4. I'll do something with it. These 4 frames were 50 cents, and I think that I might put a button or a pin in these, and then I can have a nice little ornament for a mini tree that displays some jewelry. This bag was $1. It was in the crafts section. In it were the things that I collect. So 2 mother of pearl buttons, these little gold buttons, little rhinestone one. So I have a jewelry casket that I keep these in. This pearl one looks like it needs to be cleaned up though. I wanted to take this out of the package to get a closer look at it. Just a little cosmetics case, whatever you'd like to use it for. 50 cents for these 2 owls. So usually these are plastic and then they have cotton and feathers over top, but I love how those are done. And then a few other little minis that were in a bag for like $1.50. Look at that little boot with those cute little candy canes. A little witch hat will be perfect to put on anything this season. And originally that says 29 cents. I don't know where it's from. A little clay pot and a little bottle brush tree. I thought this box was really cool. It was $1. Stamps on it, 3-cent stamps. So they gave this to me for $1. And I think maybe that little rhinestone embellisher could just be stored in there perfectly. See how that metal goes through there? And I bet it like folded over to keep everything tight instead of tape. Which is pretty cool. I got this postcard, which was a very famous painting that used to hang in a restaurant downtown. And then this, Hotel Restaurant Cafe Central. Just like that little deckled edge there. What's it say? Central Clawson or something. Okay. This bag was $2. I love these old beads in these glass vials, and that one has a price tag that says 15 cents. I cannot wait to have some type of art space in the basement, and then I can display things like this. Looks like clear, a pink, a turquoise, very pretty colors. I'm glad that these were still there for $1. I want to glue these to the back of some of my mother of pearl pieces so that I can pin them on fabric and display them easily. But that Aleene's glue that I use is very easily removable. Honestly, even hot glue on something like that would come off and not cause any damage. But a quick way to display them. I could sew them onto fabric, but not all of them are buttons, so they don't have holes in them. This champagne bucket was $10, but it's made in France, and these are pretty expensive online. They had 2. One of them was black, and it was $14, but I got a black one last year, so I went with this gold colored one. And this is a metal label that's on there. It's lightweight though. It's very lightweight compared to what I thought it would be. And on the bottom, it says made in France. But online, they could go for $60 to $100. And I got one as a Christmas present last year. So that's how I know how much they are. And yeah, I'm very happy that that one was 10. If the other one is still there at half price day, I'll definitely get it for 7. Those are pretty. But that would be nice. Christmas, Thanksgiving, and you could have some wine, some champagne. You could have some of that sparkling cider for the kids in there and just make it fancy. Flower pots, I think I even put umbrellas in mine. Now for the jewelry and boutique items, this is a silk pincushion. It was $8. It has all of these pins and it's got some knots. It has some shiny embroidery, some wool. And I thought that these were beads at first, but actually they are pins put in the design. I was so excited to see that with all those pretty pins there. So that is going to go in my little sewing display shelf. This pin was $5 and it is one of those photo frames. I think this is about my 5th one. It's an antique there. It's going to go with my other collection on my hand right there. That is varnish because I was working on making some of those spun cotton mushrooms today, and getting the varnish and glue off of my hands has been a challenge. This piece was slightly more expensive. It was $18. It's carved mother of pearl, and in better lighting, it has that purple color in the back. It's clear on top, and I just think the lady looks really pretty. I don't think this is doing it justice. That's what the edge looks like, and you can see that it is shell underneath. So it looks like it would have had a bracelet or something that attached into it, and then the pin. So I did look online, and that's exactly what it was. It was, I don't want to say pearls, but like mother of pearl or something iridescent, like a double strand. And some people for the whole set online were asking $100 and asking $200. So that made me feel better about spending $18. But even though it's missing the part, this is the piece that I like the most. So I guess that's inventive. It was a necklace, but then it could also be a pin, or you could pin it to a certain point so this didn't slip to the back of your neck or it was visible. But I really think it's beautiful. So that's definitely going to go with my other mother of pearl pins. I think this one was about $5. I am going to clean it up to see, what it reveals itself to be. But, reminds me of a pansy. It's got a little rhinestone in there. And that one's an antique as well. And then 2 stick pins. These were $3. I love the snake. It's got that green rhinestone in there. And this is the base. And the other stick pin that I got last week was the same. It has these little notches. And when I pushed this base up, I actually wasn't able to get it off. But if you pull the bottom part, that's what releases it and allows it to come off. So it's a safety feature. And the piece I got last week, I know it was very old. This to me has that like 1980s Victorian, was it revival reproduction look? But that still looks somewhat older to me. And then this piece, I just love those rhinestones, anything sparkly. So that's the back. Sorry, it's focusing on what's behind. So I'm very excited to put those on display with my other pieces. And I think I've got a few more things to share. Before I share the last few things, I am going to put this pin with my little collection in there. In this little jar is where I have all of these little like gold plate buttons and pearl buttons. The last few things, I got this emerald soap for $1. This Better Homes and Garden magazine from 1957. All of these Christmas ideas. This little folio of current note cards, and it has it for the 4 seasons. So there's a winter bird, some flowers. I loved the sunflowers, and some corn, some printed tissue paper that I thought would be nice for Christmas. And that is a reproduction, some 15th century design from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. And then this little Tory Burch bag that's got Velcro, and it's just like a little gift bag. I think that was 50 cents too. That's my haul. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.